you already feel comfortable with the Gaussian elimination and you want to do this on your own, by all means skip this video or try this problem and then check what I get at the end, and then if you need to watch it, you can. Strongly suggest doing that. So we're going to do the same thing here. Okay, I'm going to start with my augmented matrix. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, negative 1, negative 1, 1. Okay, so we want to get it in row echelon form. So remember, our goal is to get a 1 here. Hey, look, we already have a 1 here. That's so nice. And we want to get zeros all the way below. Okay, so we're going to make our first change. I'm going to leave row 1 alone. There it is. And I want to change the second row to a 0, okay? We want the second row to start out with a 0. Well, this should be really, really easy to do. All we need to do is take like the negative of row 1 plus row 2, or you can take the negative of row 3 plus row 2. There's tons of options here. I think I'm going to take the negative of row 1 plus row 2. Okay, just personal preference. Now, if you'd like to see that all in green, obviously, if I multiply row 1 by negative 1, that's what I'm going to get. And I'm going to add that to row 2. So that gives me 0, 1, 1, 1. I haven't changed row 3 yet, so there it is. Okay. Again, we're trying to get a 1 here and zeros all the way below. So now I need to change row 3. Row 1 is going to stay the same. Row 2 is going to stay the same. And now to get row 3, I'll just basically do the same thing. I'm going to take the negative of row 1 and add it to row 3. So again, in green, if I multiply all of these by negative 1, there they are. And we're going to add that to row 3. So that gives us 0, negative 2, negative 2, 0. Does that look right? Okay. Okay, so now we have that leading coefficient in row 1 is a 1, zeros all below it. Next goal, get a 1 here, get zeros below it. Okay. I intend to leave the top row alone, and I'm going to leave the middle row alone. I need to change this bottom row. Let's see. I need to get rid of that negative 2, so if I take 2 times row 2 and add it to row 3, that should do it. Okay, so again, the green's just for calculation purposes. I'm multiplying this by 2, so I get 0, 2, 2, 2. And I'm going to add that to row 3. Okay, so 0 plus 0 is 0, 2 negative 2 is 0, 2 negative 2 is 0, and 2 plus 0 is 2. All right, and now we can actually just stop here. If you'd like, you can take this last one, because your leading coefficient is supposed to be 1, so this should really be a 1. So for our last operation, let's leave row 1 alone, row 2 alone, and our last operation is we're going to take half of row 3. We're going to divide everything in row 3 by 2. So we get 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. Now remember, this is a system of equations, okay? So what we have down at the bottom, well, let's start at the top. At the top we have x, remember this is augmented, x plus y plus z equals 1. Great. We also know from the second row that y plus z equals 1. Also good. The bottom row tells us 0x plus 0y plus 0z equals 1. It's telling us that 0 equals 1. Well, that's not possible. So this system has no solution because it tells us something a little bit ridiculous like 0 equals 1, which we know cannot be. So all that work for no solution.